President Trump is directing the U.S. Justice Department to mobilize law firms to defend police officers unjustly accused of misconduct free of charge.
In an executive order issued this past Monday, Trump said that U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi, quote, shall take all appropriate action to support law enforcement officers facing unjust liability for performing their duties. 9 major law firms have reached deals already with Trump in recent weeks to devote a total of $940 million in pro bono legal work to causes the administration favors.
I want to bring in Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes. Khalif, okay, so we know that some law firms are against Trump, right? And they have been pushed out to the side. Now we have other law firms, excuse me, my language seems like kissing the ring.
I don't know if those other firms are pushed out, right? If they're like, are anti-Trump. Let me say that. Those law firms have been attacked by the Trump administration specifically for their prior work with clients that may have had some interactions with either the Hillary Clinton investigation, with either his prosecution. I mean, as we talked about the other day, the Trump administration is going after a number of different individuals, or well over 100, and some of them do include law firms as well. And so I think that portion is clear. But I think those law firms just want to have an opportunity, the ones that have been targeted by Trump, to do their job, to work with clients without any repercussion. But there are law firms that have made deals with the Trump administration to do work for veterans work, for do anti-Semitic type of work. So that's already out there. Now this new push, I think, is a different type of push, but I think this administration sees the writing on the wall for what's to come with this qualified immunity push. We talked about it the other day. The qualified immunity, if that is something that again is not law, that is not statute, but it's just court dictates, what you call it, that the court has relied on for years. If qualified immunity is removed, you're going to see a need for law enforcement officers specifically to have access to quality legal representation. And so this is a push that's out there, but I know there will be a number of law firms and attorneys that will push back.
Is there pressure, you think? I mean, we just said there's 9 firms already that are in agreement with this, almost $1 billion going to the pro bono legal work. Pressure to outside firms for them to concede that they need to fall in line, that they're going to have to do this?
Well, that almost $1 billion is going to the veterans and to the anti-Semitic type of work. But to this new twist that was yesterday with him directing them to do work for officers that were unjustly or wrongfully accused of crimes. That portion is something new, and I think there will be pushback there. I saw a statement from the National Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers, their executive director. She said it seems like it will be unfair pressure, some undue burden with these law firms that feel like you've got to go out there and do this pro bono work. I mean, you got the President of the United States telling you to go do it. What more pressure do you need? I mean, but some states have restrictions specifically on what type of pro bono work you can or have to do. Some states have requirements. Some states allow you to pay out of it, and some states don't have any at all. Each state has its own requirements for how they look at pro bono work and how it should be enforced or how it should be required with the state bar.
Well, we've said before there's always something kind of new, not really a lot of normal things happening, but is there a precedent for law firms doing work like this in the past for other administrations?
There's a precedent for law firms doing pro bono work. I mean, the profession is a profession that's supposed to give and to be there for folks that don't have. Even though attorneys are out there, trying to provide for their families, it's still a profession, specifically in the criminal realm, where you need folks that can help. And so if people don't have means, pro bono's there. I don't think there's precedent for the president to ask for folks to help for officers. In other areas, veterans, anti-Semitic, yes, there's precedent for sure for that.
All right, our Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes does not work pro bono for us, even though we wish he would.
He's on retainer.
On retainer, exactly. Khalif, we appreciate it. And for more On Stories with Khalif, you can head to our website, qcnews.com, or download our new streaming app, Queen City News Plus. It's free to download on your smart TV.